Hero animals saving humans caught on camera. Most of the time, a dog is considered to be man's best friend. However, there are other animals too that have proven their loyalty. Sometimes the hero is a cat, or a dolphin, or even an elephant. Today, we'd like to take the opportunity to share some highly compelling stories that prove animals are the kindest and altruistic creatures of all, and the emphasis will be put on stories with animals that have saved human lives as the main characters. Those furry, fuzzy, shady, and shadowy heroes who seek neither glory nor recognition. Those vigilantes who act with the sole aim of being fair-minded and balanced in spirit. Here is our list of hero animals saving humans caught on camera. Number 10. Binti the Gorilla. A gorilla named Binti Jua made worldwide headlines when she carried a boy to safety after he slipped away from his mother and climbed through a barrier at the Western Lowland Gorilla Pit at the Brookfield Zoo in 1996. It was after the boy was attacked by another gorilla, Harambe, at the same enclosure that Binti came to the rescue after finding him unconscious. The video shows the boy lying on the ground before Binti Jua gingerly picks him up around the waist, carrying him to a door where rescuers waited as a crowd looked on. Binti Jua had a sad upbringing and was cradled and raised by human handlers and other gorillas in her enclosure, hence her empathy towards the boy. The boy didn't know he had a savior until he woke up in front of the paramedics. He later made a full recovery. Binti was praised for her maternal nature as a Chicago grocer offered her 25 pounds of free bananas. Dozens of citizens also offered to adopt her. Number 9. Mila the Beluga Whale. They say animals have a sixth sense, and that's how they know if something is wrong. Yang Yun was taking part in a diving competition to become a whale trainer at the Polar Land Aquarium in China. In the test, divers had to sink to the bottom of the 20-foot beluga-filled Arctic pool and stay underwater for as long as possible without breathing equipment. Everything was fine until Yang Yun felt her leg cramp up, and she was unable to swim or even move due to the cold, icy water. As there was no diving equipment provided for this contest, this girl began to drown. Mila, a beluga whale, rushed to rescue Yang and guided her to safety by placing Yun's leg in her mouth. If it hadn't been for the brave whale, the young diver would have probably drowned. Number 8. Azeltan the Tiger. A dramatic video emerged showing a big cat handler, Eduardo Serio, nearly avoiding being savaged by a leopard after heroic intervention by a tiger. The clip shows the animal conservationist playing with a group of lions at the Black Jaguar White Tiger Sanctuary in Mexico. Unknown to him, a leopard starts slowly moving closer and closer behind him until suddenly it starts charging towards him. But as the spotted animal, whose name is Dharma, sprints towards Eduardo, a huge tiger leaps through the air and tackles the beast. The hero tiger named Azeltan had been sitting in the shade behind its trusted handler before showing split-second reactions. Azeltan used incredible agility to catch Dharma and pin the leopard to the ground, startling Eduardo. It's likely that Dharma was only playing, but the zookeeper still could have been seriously injured considering the weight and sharp claws of the leopard. Number 7. Dog disarms robber, Thor. Justin Ireland was working alone at Holly's gas station one late afternoon when a man approached the desk and asked to use the phone. When Justine refused, the man suddenly pulled a gun and demanded the cash from the store's register. Before the drama, Thor, the man's dog, was peacefully resting on Justin's feet. The CCTV footage shows Thor pouncing on the intruder, managing to fend him off. The intruder, who is now confused, leaves the building and runs away as the dog stands guard. According to Justin, he'd never seen Thor react in such a manner and was the first time seeing him attack anybody. He believes his intuition told him the intruder wasn't such a good person and they meant to harm his owner. All in all, Justin is glad his friend came to rescue. Number 6. Kamla the Elephant. Best friends are always there for you, even if there's no threat. This is what happened in an elephant sanctuary in Thailand. This baby elephant misinterpreted her caregiver's shouts as a cry for help when she was really just trying to attract the animal's attention. Little Kamla didn't think twice, embracing Derek Thompson, who was the prankster, with her trunk and pushing him to the shore. The rescued man got something more than just safety. He witnessed the demonstration of true friendship without any hidden agenda. Many believe the elephant's act of kindness was due to her gratitude towards the caregiver. Number 5. Buddy the Dog. An adopted German Shepherd dog named Buddy led an Alaskan state trooper to his owner's home after a spark ignited some gasoline and started a fire. Buddy knew his owner, Ben Einrich, was in trouble, so Buddy took off to find help. Neighbors had called the police to report the fire and injuries, and Trooper Shanigan was trying to make his way to Ben's home when his GPS stopped working. It was by luck that the trooper chose to follow the dog, who seemed to be in distress when he spotted him in the middle of the road. He'd made the right choice because Buddy led him right to where the house was, helping him remove his owner from danger right on time. Buddy's bravery not only saved lives, but it also prevented further property damage in what could have been a serious blaze. Indeed, a dog is man's best friend. Number 4. Tara the Hero Cat. Dogs aren't the only ones stealing the show on this list. Cats do come to the rescue if they care enough. Tara the Hero Cat, or Zetara, is a female tabby cat living in California, United States. She got her moment of fame when a video of her rescuing her family's child from being attacked by a neighbor's dog went viral. The incident was recorded on household surveillance. The footage, which was uploaded on YouTube, received over 16.8 million views in the first 48 hours. Although some claim the cat was only marking territory, Tara proved them wrong as she indeed cared for the child. The boy suffered bites, but they weren't very serious at all thanks to this brave cat friend. Number 3. Jambo the Remarkable Gorilla. Jambo was a silverbacked gorilla housed at Durrell Wildlife Park in Jersey Zoo. After 5-year-old Levin Merritt fell into his pen at the open-air gorilla exhibit in Jersey Zoo, Jambo immediately came to his rescue. He went over to check on the boy, who was unconscious at the time, caressing his back as if to tell him that everything will be fine. To the surprise of all onlookers, Jambo didn't only move by his side to protect him from the aggressiveness of his fellow companions, but when the little boy woke up and began to cry, Jambo led his counterparts away to allow the rescuers to intervene. Jambo, who was then nicknamed the Gentle Giant after the incident, has since passed away. However, his heroic act remains acknowledged by a life-size bronze statue of him at the Jersey Zoo. What would have happened had the other aggressive gorillas had their way with Levin remains an untold horror story. With that heroic act, Jambo earns the top place in our top life-saving animals. And with that, it's now time for today's best pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it in a future video. Number 2. Bear protects man from mountain lion. The photo shows a bear and a lion in some sort of scuffle. There's also a man on the ground who seems to be hurt. The origin of the picture is a recreation of what happened in 2012 when a 69-year-old Northern Californian man named Robert Biggs was attacked by a mountain lion while hiking during one of his many gold panning and hiking trips to Whiskey Flats. He encountered a mother bear with her cub on a stream bank, and after taking a few moments to admire the bear family, Biggs turned to leave. He was attacked from behind by a mountain lion and fell to his knees. Using a rock pick he was carrying, Biggs hit the lion on the head. Suddenly, the mother bear came forward and grabbed the lion by the neck and wrestled it to the ground, where the two scrambled for a few seconds before the lion freed itself and ran away. The bear returned to its cub, according to Biggs, while he wrapped his injured arm with a t-shirt. Biggs believed that the lion was targeting the bear cub and that he got in the way. His wife Suzanne Biggs was shocked when he returned home covered in blood and tried convincing him to go to the hospital, but he refused. Before the attack, the couple never worried about a run-in with large animals, and people are way more afraid of mother bears than mountain lions.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
Number 1. Lulu, the Rescue Vietnamese Pig. Had this happened in the current age of the internet, Lulu the pot-bellied pig would be an internet sensation, making headlines around the world. But it was in 1998 when Lulu played dead in the road to save her dying owner. Her owner, Joanne Altman, collapsed to the ground one day like any other. A senseless pain hit her chest. She was the victim of a cardiac arrest. Alone at home, she would have definitely left this world if she hadn't received the assistance of her Vietnamese pig named Lulu. Their only dog, an American Eskimo named Bear, barked and barked, but it wasn't enough. Lulu must have realized and decided to act. When Lulu witnessed her master twisting in pain on the ground, she forced her way out of the yard in a way that left her skin torn and bleeding. All this in an effort to seek help. She made her way to the road and plopped down as if playing dead, causing traffic. When a driver stopped, concerned about the pig's wounds, Lulu led him back to the trailer. The man arrived at the trailer, saw Joanne in distress, and dialed 911. She was then taken to the hospital and underwent open-heart surgery. The doctor said she would have died had 15 more minutes passed. There are plenty of other untold stories across the internet, and we'd love to hear them. Have you ever been saved by an animal? Share with us in the comment section down below.